Hello YouTube, what is going on? We got another episode of the Shitbox Chronicles for you guys today. This one's actually kind of cool, been wanting to do it for a little while. We got some Corbeau seats that are going in the MR2. I don't know if you pronounce it Corbeau or Corbeau, but these things look nice. It's leather on the side with Alcantara in the middle. You can see the logo there. Surprisingly enough, I got these for a pretty good deal locally here in town. I found the seats and I messaged the guy, hey, I want them, we made a little deal. When I got there, I found out this guy's working on a V6 swap for his MR2. So I actually even bought the seat brackets off of him. He was gonna return these, but I got the full set. So we're gonna go ahead and put that into the MR2 today. This should be relatively easy, short, simple. This is what my interior looks like right now. You can see I have the black leather seats. These are the stock ones that come in the turbo. They're not, all beat up or anything. They're in relatively good condition, a few holes here and there. But overall, yeah, those Corbeau seats, I didn't want to pass them up. They just look too good. And I could picture them in the car. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now for you guys. We just have a regular ratchet here, an extension, and a 14mm. Pull the chair, pull the lever and slide it up, and you should expose your 2 bolts in the back. Don't mind these wires or anything. The MR2 is probably the worst car I have sitting here. We've got the other 2 Miatas over there. Those are in better condition. But anyway, Shitbox Chronicles, this is how we're going to be improving the car. So all you do, just take the 4 bolts out. We'll start with these 2 in the back. I didn't realize this, but there's actually a nut hiding back here for the side rail. It's also 14, so go ahead and pop that out. Okay, so it looks like I have a cover on each side hiding the bolts here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. So just get a simple flathead, pry those out. There's actually a cap right here. Under the lever to open the trunk, there's a little cap, so you'll need a flathead to pry that open. And it looks like there is a Phillips screw down here. So I used a flathead and a screwdriver. You're gonna wanna unscrew the cap we have right here with the flathead. Alright, once it's loose, it's gonna come out just like that. There you go. You're going to want to grab your Phillips, and there's a screw down here just to the right of the gas lever. Let's see. Just because these 2 have the cables to the back, I don't really want to disconnect them, so I'm just going to use the gap we just created. I don't know if you guys can see, but you guys can see the bolt right there. It should also be a 14mm. I'm just gonna grab a regular wrench and take that off slowly, see if I can do it that way, just because I really don't want to try and remove these wires. I mean, they're just cables, and they're probably just hanging on there pretty easily with something, but I'm just gonna leave it as is so I don't risk damaging anything. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this bolt right now. There you go. You guys can see it comes off in one piece. And let's undo the last bolt. Alright, now that we got the 4 bolts out, this sheet should be good to go. I must set down the camera somewhere, so all I'm gonna do really is just lift it up and pull it out. Alright, one thing I forgot to tell you guys, there's a little cable under your seat. It does connect to your seat, I believe. If it's connected, simply disconnect it before you yank out the seat. Obviously, my carpet's pretty dirty. I haven't cleaned it since I got it. But once the other seat's out, I'll go ahead and vacuum all the carpets, probably the mats too, and then we'll put the seats in. All right, for the passenger side, you can see this one doesn't have the plastic covers or anything, and we don't have any cables, or to pull the gas tank or trunk out. So this will be relatively easy. 14 millimeter there, 14 millimeter here, and then you can move on to the back. All right, with the front 2 bolts out, we're gonna do the same process. Pull the lever, this one, pull the chair, hit your switch to fold the chair, bam. And you've exposed up the last 2 bolts we have. We have one down here, one down here, so same thing. All right, with all the bolts out, we're gonna do the same thing. Just pull out the chair, move it out of the way, and then if you're gonna vacuum, and just repeat the process to put in your new seats. I don't know how well you guys can see on camera, but this side is also pretty dirty, so I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum up the carpets here, and then we'll proceed with getting the seats back in here. But before that, since we already have the 2 seats out, I'm gonna do a quick comparison just so you guys can see them. I don't know, maybe somebody wants to reference them or whatever. So at a first glance, you can obviously see the Corbeaus sit a little bit higher than the stock MR2 seats. On the side to side, they look about the same. One of the big things for me that was bugging me, how these seats have them, the headrest is kind of curved a little bit. It would bug me. These are flat, and I think these will be a lot more comfortable. But just for that side-by-side comparison for you guys, there you go. Stock MR2 seats and the Corbeau GTS 2 seats. Bam. It's only been about 20 minutes, but you can see it's already getting dark out here. All right. I don't even know if you guys can see. Let me just get the flash. Bam. That's looking nice. It's crazy how much a simple vacuum can make a difference to your car. Let's see. Looks almost like a new car. These seats are gonna look crisp. Now these seats, we got to get them in the car. I'm gonna test fit the brackets on there. I did at the other guy's house when I was buying them, but just so I can show you guys. Let's go ahead and set this down. Give you guys a good look here. So we got that Corbeau part number. Looks like D1158. Yeah, you can see it. I mean, all it is it's just a bracket. The seat's gonna go up here, and that'll go up front. We're just gonna test fit it, just ensure it fits before we go through the work of trying to get everything in. It looks like it's gonna sit just fine. All 4 are lining up, so we'll be all right. We're just gonna mount these onto the seats over there, put the seats in, and we should be good to roll. You guys can see this is the Corbeau seat with the bracket on it. It's really just 4 Allen keys, 4 number 6 Allen keys. Boom, we got 1, 2, and then there's 2 more under this. Obviously to get to the bottom too, just adjust the slider and you should be good to go. It wasn't until I got the brackets on the car, or on the seats, that I realized we need the seatbelt clip. Oh, also that wire from earlier is to the seatbelt. It's for your seatbelt light. Anyway, you can see the bracket doesn't have anywhere for you to actually connect this to. Corbeau actually supplied this, I guess you can call it a hanger or bracket, whatever you want to call it. Up top it has a thread, and you're just gonna thread that into there. I'm not gonna do it all the way for now, but that's just so you can see it. And then that other hole down there is gonna go aligned to the bolt that had a nut on it. Let me shed some light so you guys can see. It's already kind of dark over here. It's only 6 p.m. Oklahoma weather, right? There you go. So just for reference, that is the driver's side right there. This would go there, the nut would hold it in place, and this would stick out like that. Now obviously I didn't tighten either one of these down, but this is just so you guys can see it. That's what this little piece is for. All right, I don't think I'm gonna record putting all the bolts together, putting the seats in. I'll just take a video of the seats actually in the car. It's already dark outside, as you can see. It's only 6 p.m. out here, but it's dark, so I'll take a video in the day so you guys can see how this looks like inside of the car. But I think these are gonna look great.